The prolonged U.S. China trade war has negatively affected other countries around the world. But studies show that South Korea was actually the worst affected. Our Kim Da-mi explains.
In the trade war between the world's two largest economies, Korea has suffered the most collateral damage. That's according to Woori Finance Research Institute on Tuesday, who pointed to Korea's heavy dependence on exports to China as part of the global supply chain, especially in semiconductors and manufacturing. In fact, almost 27% of Korean exports depend on China, much higher than Japan, Germany, and France. It was therefore inevitable that the trade war would affect Korea, with Seoul's exports to Beijing this year plunging by almost 10%, the biggest drop among the world's top 10 trading nations. The research did include a hint of hope that Seoul would have a bright economic outlook if Washington and Beijing complete the much-anticipated Phase 1 deal, as a global investment and the world trade volume would recover. However, based on the research, Korea's economy will otherwise suffer in the long term due to global uncertainties if the next steps of the trade deal lag behind. While Washington has made it crystal clear that the U.S. won't do a deal that's unfavorable, China's Commerce Ministry on Monday raised hopes of striking a deal that satisfies both countries. Foreign investors are also hopeful of the upcoming negotiations. According to another survey by the Institute last week on foreign finance institutions in Hong Kong and Singapore, just over half of the 18 institutions were optimistic about the Phase 1 deal. But almost 70% of them believe the Phase 2 deal will be stretched out until even after the upcoming U.S. election next November. Kim Da-mi, Arirang News.